So I woke up. The terrorist talking in my head woke me up at like 3:30 this morning. They're Egyptian American Muslim women. The fucking whore bags are women. I mean, it's their entire families, but the women are the fucking problem because it seems as though the men are willing and ready to die for these bitches, but these bitches are the problem because they don't want their men to die. They would have gone in to be sentenced to death. But the problem is that the women supported them for so long that the government wants to sentence them to death. And they want it to be an easy thing. But these terrorists are holding us hostage, basically using these telepathy war weapons. And they are refusing to let it go. And they're refusing to leave our country. And the records aren't clear as to, it's obvious, but it's not clear to bring it forward. So here I am, I'm making it clear. I've made video after video that there is nobody talking outside because what they're doing is basically drugging, trafficking, making playing with people's confidence so that they don't want to make videos explaining that there are terrorists talking in their head, and that it's nowhere in their immediate, and not even knowing how to explain, like where to begin with explaining without it sounding off. And I struggle to do the same because it's weird. Like I'm schizophrenic is like, really, honestly, it almost sounds like the best way to explain it, but it's not. Because they're actually legit real people. They're living here in California. Some of them. This is a much bigger organization than just the group of terrorists that happens to be stalking me. Why me? Because I'm irrelevant. They've trafficked me to a point where I'm irrelevant. Where I would have been, no one knows. If I would have been irrelevant, I couldn't. No, there's no way of telling. But they basically that's the point that they're trying to make. Like they can turn anybody into an irrelevant human being and steer them away from cameras, from being any point of reference to anybody and anyone important, so that they can utilize them as a tool to use and say that person is hearing voices from outside, and there's no way to tell that person is a drug addict who likes staying in a drug addict home, doesn't want to pursue traveling. All lies, by the way, because I love traveling. I want to travel. I want to go see the world. I want to go be around beautiful people, successful people. I want to work my ass off. I'm working from home. I work in an office. I go to the office time to time. My daughter's tutoring. That's the reason why. And it's closer so that I don't waste money on gas and time in traffic. I'm working from home. They're screaming in my head and they're causing me injuries. And every morning I want to cry. They make my face swell so that I look unattractive or I age quicker, so that I feel uncomfortable making videos in front of, make videos of myself, and then they'll cause just videos of myself teaching on products that are coming out or that are out that can potentially save someone from foreclosure or save somebody from or help them lower their monthly mortgage payments, or potentially be a great short-term investment, a product to get them into an investment opportunity, and may well be a great short-time opportunity. Just they don't want me making these videos, so they want me stuffed up so they'll play with my sinuses. This is how sophisticated the weapon is. It can project into your mind so that you almost, it's like they can speak into your mind, so you're the telephone, you're actually the phone itself, and you can hear them talking and no one else can hear them. Plus it can play with your body's vitals, so your blood pressure, your circulation, your water, the water retention in your skin. They can dehydrate you, they can make you swell, they can cause you blurred vision or slurred speech, so you'll have strokes. They can cause you heart attacks, they can suffocate you, they can it's like they can murder you. They can make your hair fall out. So they do all of this, and all these homeless people that you see, you wonder if they were attacked by these terrorists that are talking in my head and dragged out on the streets for the purpose of these terrorist women who are trying to save their dads or their stupid brothers or their stupid sons from being sentenced to death for serial killing, mind you. And who the fuck is the bitch now? Who the fuck is the psycho bitch now? So, in fact, they're Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists. That those bitches need to be sentenced to death. And they're not just murdering men, they're murdering women and babies. They were talking in my head saying they hit Mark and Jacob Iskander with a car. And they framed Rebecca Grossman for it. They said they murdered my friend Bernadetta Loskov, who we found in a house 5 days later, decomposed on the floor in fetal position. Most likely died of a heart attack. They said they murdered Kiro, who also died of, quote unquote, supposedly, who was also found on the street dead, from drug overdose. For sure, it sounds like a heart attack. Again, a friend of mine, David, who was found dead a few days later from another alcohol abuse. Again, another friend of mine from bullshit. I know all these people, and they were all had friends all over the place. They aren't like your normal average Joes either. Their parents are doctors and lawyers and accountants, and I mean high spoken of people in every community. So I'm just, this is like, they're Egyptian American, and so am I. So I'm not being racist in any way, and they're Muslim, and I'm still not being racist. I have nothing against Muslims, but they are Muslim, and the reason why is because they want to create that divide. These bitches are fucking trash. They're terrorists. Let's make that very fucking clear. They're Muslim, but they're terrorists. And that's the most important thing to remember about this. I want those bitches sentenced to fucking death. Anyways, I gotta go.